Hey guys, welcome to my February Plan With Me video. This is my first video on YouTube, so we'll see how this goes. To start off the spread, I'm going to be using a Pigma Micron fine liner in size 03. For this month's theme, I decided on floral. I didn't want to do an entirely classic Valentine's Day theme like hearts or something else because I figured a lot of other people would be doing that and I just wanted to be a little bit more unique. For this cover page and the future spreads, I did sketch them out in pencil beforehand so that I was less likely to mess up when I was going over them with pen. Especially with this rose because I was super scared at the beginning to mess it up. Thankfully, it turned out a lot better than I was expecting it to, so I'm super happy with that. By the way, I was totally inspired by a pin I saw on Pinterest for this spread, which I will link in the description box below, so I cannot take any credit for it other than the fact that I recreated it. Also, I apologize guys, a couple times I got my forehead and eyelashes on screen somehow. I guess I was just so concentrated on my bullet journal that I didn't notice that I was underneath my camera. So my bad on that, but I hope you guys don't mind too much. So I got these brand new watercolors at Joann's the other day. They're kind of to replace my old Crayola watercolors. I don't know if they're actually any better quality, they're like $7, so who knows, but I do really like how they work so far. And yes guys, I know I'm terrible. I put my paintbrush in the white when it had pink on it already, so my white is slightly tainted pink right now for the time being, but it's fine. I was so frustrated when my paintbrush accidentally slipped and painted on the exact part of the rose that I did not want any paint. Thankfully, my white Uniball pen saved me though. Can I just say I am so extremely happy with how this shade of green turned out? Like, it was just perfect for these leaves and the stem. Also, I have to give a mini shout out to Rhodia Journals because mine has held up so well under my watercolors. It's barely bled through at all unless I use excessive amounts of water. So for this spread, I'm going to be setting up my February calendar. I don't usually make these calendars, but with how I've been setting up my bullet journal recently, I figured I would need the month at a glance because I need to know what I'm doing ahead of time. I absolutely love making monthly goals for myself because I feel like I'm still accomplishing things even though I might not be accomplishing my big goals for the year yet. So if you guys haven't done monthly goals yet, I would definitely recommend trying them. These little roses were so fun to doodle, and I think they turned out really cute. At first I was just going to do pink ones, but then I looked over and saw my blue pen, and I was like, why not add some blue too, just to shake things up a little bit. This sticker was from a sticker set I got off of AliExpress for super cheap. They have amazing prices on their stickers, so I would definitely recommend to go check them out. The only downside is that shipping takes 3 to 4 weeks depending on where you live and how fast the seller ships your item. So I did accidentally do 30 boxes and not 28, so I just decided to cross these two off. This next spread that I'm going to be working on is my habit tracker. Out of all of the monthly spreads that I make, this has got to be the most useful one for me. And there are 2 reasons why that is. Number 1, at the end of the day, it really helps me just to see what I have and haven't done. So I mark off everything that I have done, and then I go try and do what I haven't yet done. Secondly, at the end of the month, it helps me evaluate what I need to be more consistent in, or maybe habits that I should get rid of because it's just not worth it for me to track them anymore. I skipped me drawing the boxes because, let's be honest guys, who wants to watch that? So this next spread I'm going to be working on is my mood tracker. Now I did use a protractor beforehand with a pencil to draw out these circles, because I don't know about you guys, but I cannot draw a perfect circle on the first try, if ever. But if you are one of those people that can draw a perfect circle, then I respect you. And so I think that pretty much concludes that spread. I am loving the watercolors so much, and I think they are so pretty. I can't wait to use them more. Now this spread is a gratitude log. I haven't made one in a few months, so I decided that it was time I make one again. They always help me be more cheerful and grateful throughout the month. I'm outlining the border with sunflowers because they remind me of cheerfulness and gratefulness. And they are my favorite flowers, so that does help a little bit. I decided to add a little bit of orangish color just to make the flowers a little bit more realistic. And last but not least, I'm making a brain dump spread, which is probably my second most used spread out of all of my monthly setup. This spread is so helpful for me because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a person that has a lot of weird late night thoughts like, oh yeah, I need to do this, or I need to talk to this person, or I should message this person, I haven't seen them in so long, and those sorts of things. So this is where I write stuff that I don't want to forget when I don't have a lot of time to do that thing in the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'm just going to do a final flip through. Thank you to everybody who watched this far in. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope this inspired you. I'll try and link down below everything that I got inspiration from if I can find the posts again. But yeah, please like and subscribe.